Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, March 11th. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome. Let's see. I was going to say, what is the energy of today, March 11th? What does the viewer need to see and hear? The Dragon's Lair, maybe something thawing out for you, a sense of change. Maybe you've been on this sense of dry quest, meaning things haven't flourished for you. Really the sense of needing some stability in your life. I do feel like there's that sense of maybe being hardened to things, maybe that's why you're on the outs, per se, and cleaning house. So you might need to clean house, whether that's within your mind, body, spirit, or your physical home, decluttering things that really, they don't serve a purpose for you. And then sad embrace. So maybe feeling that sense of loneliness, or needing to pick you up, don't stay lingering in that sense of a cold heart for too long. There's definitely that sense of being able to change it, but you might have to clean house in order to feel that sense of aliveness again within yourself. So maybe you're going through a sad streak is what I'm trying to say, which I really don't like to say that, but that could be for you. At the bottom of the deck is listening, and this is really that sense of, maybe you need to listen to things that are better for your soul, things that are not keeping you in somewhat of contempt, or this sense of being frozen and untouchable or unlearnable, or something like that, okay? And then slowly and steady. So maybe things are happening very slow for you, and you're getting anxious, and it sends you to that sad kind of feeling, okay? Definitely. So this also is a message of, if you're not listening to the right things, it could keep you in this state of being frozen and not being able to touch, meaning, offensive, or not somewhat thawing something. And that's why you're in that sense of a dry desert kind of feeling, okay? So welcome, guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here, and really sharing and subscribing and giving me your messages and telling me what you think. So let's see. What is this Dragon's Lair? I feel it's a cycle that you're able to break free from. And definitely with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands, you're working on the wrong situation. Whether this is work, whether this is family, whether this is where you're just being too stubborn to see something, and not surrender. Maybe truth, maybe that sense of, not wanting to give up on something that has failed. Really the sense of also being somewhat drawn to work for the wrong thing. What is the Seven of Wands, please? Seven of Wands. What is the Seven of Wands here? Seven of Wands. What's the Seven of Wands? So the Ace of Wands. Something you've been working on that just creates no passion. It creates really that frozen kind of atmosphere for you, meaning cold, unattainable, unexcited, heavy, burden. It's the opposite. You got to go towards the thing that makes you feel alive with the Ace of Wands. And what is the Five of Swords? Five of Swords, maybe you got to walk away from something you've devoted yourself, whether it's a relationship with a person, a partnership in business. Maybe you're just having second thoughts on something you devoted or picked, and it's just wrong. It's really something that with the Five of Swords, you got to release a little bit to win. And maybe you're in this way of, if it's something that you devoted yourself with the Four of Wands, it's almost like having to chalk up to yourself that, hey, okay, this failed. I can go on to the next thing. I don't have to keep myself believing or thinking that this is right, because then you're lying to your soul. And it creates this sense of, stressful, not happy, Why are you making me do this? I don't want to do this. You got to stand up for yourself and go towards that passion. So is it a new partnership in love, a new partnership in business, maybe moving yourself out of your home, or something that's creating conflict? And with the Five of Swords, it's that energy of, you got to give something up to sort of to gain. And it's not a loss. It's really, maybe you're thinking it's a loss, especially if you went all in on something thinking that it was true and honest, and really you're coming to find out it's not. Okay, it's hard to let go of it. So what is this Four of Wands, please? Four of Wands. You completed a cycle. It's time to thaw out. It's time to get out of that vast desert of nothingness. Okay. Four of Wands, please. Four of Wands. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. Is this somebody who's only out for you because of your money? Is this you thinking that you have to be high society, or like everything's shiny and pretty on the outside, but on the inside it's dull. Maybe it's a marriage, maybe it's a partnership, maybe it's something you just didn't crack up it was supposed to be. The sense of maybe it was money driven. And now you're realizing it's not quite what you thought. What is the Queen of Pentacles? Is this somebody, as far as a person, that could be a person that held you into this kind of unhealthy, unsatisfied, just cold thing, but they like money. Could be somebody that really likes money. Queen of Pentacles, please. Queen of Pentacles. Is this you surrendering to more stability, to something that is more your passion, something that is more grounded? It could be the opposite, okay? Queen of Pentacles, please. Queen of Pentacles. So the Empress. I do feel it's almost that sense of needing to go towards that abundance, to something that's more earthly and more natural. Not earthly in the sense of material, but more natural, more earth, Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Definitely that sense of getting something that you've been manifesting, a new beginning, perhaps, maybe a spiritual connection with the Star card. Definitely that sense of balance, and the Magician, starting over. So there's a lot that you're really up to, this change. I think you're manifesting a new beginning for you. Something that whatever you put into it, you get back the same thing that you put into it. Receptivity, that balance. You might have been generous with your energy, with your money, and might have been taken advantage of. But there's something here with the Star card, as far as a spiritual connection with the Empress, that maybe you're ready to take that leap of faith, that plunge, and start over again. Maybe this is a new job. Maybe this is you moving out of that negative home. Maybe this is you just picking the right partner, whether it's business or love, okay? Something that is going to lead you to more of a stronger foundation, the sense of really doing what your heart is pulling you towards, with the Ace of Wands, okay? And I do feel a change here, especially with the Fool. Almost like not really worried about taking that leap forward. I think you've been tied to the Three of Swords too long, meaning a hardship, unsatisfaction, the sense of coldness. Whether this is a person in your environment, or maybe this is also the way you've been really maintaining yourself. Not so nice, okay? I see a change here, definitely. Something is thawing out to be able to create something new. What is the dry desert? What's the dry desert? And this is where the change is. I think you're done being empty feeling, on the inside, where things just really haven't come together the way you want. What is the dry desert, please? The dry desert. Dry desert. What does this mean for the viewer? So you gotta do things different. Things that you have might have done in the past, might have worked, but this is you refiguring something about yourself. Trying new things. really standing up for yourself. The sense of healing, the sense of letting go of those things that keep you somewhat in the state of unhappiness, things just cold, just lifeless, This is really reshaping things for you with the Nine of Wands and trying new things, okay? Which will take you out of that sense of not having. So then you have the Queen of Cups. Maybe you're revisiting something with the Queen of Cups as far as love, self-love for yourself. Maybe following your intuition will guide you into a better state for you with the Nine of Wands. The Queen of Cups could be love. Eight of Swords, really lovesick. Maybe you're lovesick for somebody and you're making an adjustment in your life to maybe go for it again. Some kind of justice here. Really nice, really balanced here. And the Chariot. So I do feel this is somebody doing something different about themselves. Maybe being pulled towards love, something that you've been holding on to, something that you feel sort of locked to, okay? I do feel the Justice, that could be some sort of karmic balance coming in for you. It could be that sense of some kind of a lawyer or, kind of court case or something, maybe even divorce that you're going towards. That's really pulling you to that sense of having some kind of balance, okay? I want to know, what is the Queen of Cups? What's the Queen of Cups? Maybe you feel void without the person that you love, okay? So the Hermit, down that new emotional path, being able to receive love, to give love, definitely that sense of maybe even going down that path of whoever is holding that love for you. It could be a person. You might be leaving a person that was more material, going towards an Empress, which is a person who is more loving. The sense of no strings attached, okay? That's the new path that you're going to. And it's somebody or something that you've somewhat been lovesick with, or maybe missing, or maybe even tied to it still. You know what I mean? What's the Eight of Swords? What's the Eight of Swords, please? So you have the Hangman, being enlightened. You're enlightened, or you know something. There's definitely that sense of knowing what you want now. Definitely is what I'm feeling here. What is the Justice card? Okay. And that came out rather quick. The Justice is, the Queen of Swords and the Prince of Chalice. Princess of Chalice. So the Justice here is that maybe you're leaving a difficult person, a micromanager, someone who's very ice cold, someone who definitely might have just been for your money or your stability. There's really this sense of starting over and really going towards something or someone that you love, okay? Maybe you're breaking free. Maybe this is your court case where you get your child, If you're battling a mother for your child, I feel you get your child, okay? There's also that sense of maybe divorcing someone, and maybe you win your children from them, okay? What is the Chariot, please? The Chariot. Okay, so you have the Chariot. This is really coming back from a loss, okay? Whether you lost your money, your home, your finances, your sense of well-being, there's the sense of coming back up. With the Chariot, it's really where you're not focusing on this loss. Perhaps you found that sense of gratitude and really have started to push yourself out of some kind of a dry spell, not being able to attain everything that you wanted. There's really that sense of getting back more, okay? Because I do see the Four of Swords here as a sense of ending things, things that just held you back from some kind of peace, serenity, health. Maybe you're becoming healthy, okay? And the Nine of Cups. I do feel that there is that sense of getting that wish fulfillment. Maybe you're making that choice to have peace in your life. and not focus on the loss, okay? Definitely the Nine of Cups is you will get that wish fulfillment. Maybe this is also the sense of having luck now. Everything that has failed is like it's coming back to you in the form of love, in the form of luck, in the form of passion, knowing what you really want to do, okay? So what is the cleaning house? What's the cleaning house? Oh boy. Clear your house of negative energy here with the Nine of Swords. Maybe this is the time where you just clean your house and smudge it, you know, with some sage. Nine of Swords, it's worry, it's fear. It's that sense of decluttering. Maybe you got to declutter yourself, your mind, and your spirit, okay? Nine of Swords, don't worry about things also. So let's see. Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Ten of Cups. So becoming happy, choosing happiness over the things that have failed. Don't have fear. Things maybe from the past that are starting to grow now and coming to fruition. With the Temperance, being patient, you will get the happiness that you've been looking for. And then you have the Eight of Wands and the the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So maybe communicating, maybe going towards that situation of, what is it, like a new skill, or someone who has helped you, or someone that just tames you. In other words, somebody who just helps you. I feel like that's your happiness. I feel that with the Seven of Pentacles, you're worried whether or not this is still attainable for you. You're not going to know if you take action for it. And maybe you've done some kind of spiritual cleaning to balance out your core with the Eight of Wands, to be able to communicate with a Queen of Wands, you know, that you want to go forward with whatever you started in the past here with the Seven of Pentacles. Almost like this connection here is almost like the obstacles are cleared now and you can be happy, but you're still worried about it. I think that whatever it is that you're doing to clean up your situation, it's going to happen naturally, so there's no sense of worrying about it. I see Spirit working for your happiness, for this connection, maybe communicating, maybe traveling too, okay? So you're going to get some kind of message out of the blue. Someone is surrendering to things that just have been broken and really cold. And maybe you're missing somebody. What is the 45, the sad embrace? Four of Pentacles. Perhaps maybe you've been holding on to something, maybe material. Maybe money doesn't do it for you anymore. But I do see that by you becoming more stable and a stronger foundation, it's going to bring you happiness. Maybe money is not bringing you happy anymore. Okay? Especially if you might have been like a workaholic or the kind of person that thinks that money fixes everything. What is the Four of Pentacles? Holding back your emotions also. This could have been somebody that held back emotions from you and didn't give you the vulnerability, and now they might be feeling somewhat sad, or you might be, okay? Take it as it resonates. It's general reading. Four of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles. So the Seven of Swords. Either this is a tricky person holding you back, okay? Or where you just can't see the light out of how you can break free from this. Maybe you hold yourself back in fear in a situation. Wanting to change very, very much, knowing that you have the ability to sort of clean your house and your mind, your body, and spirit, but maybe attached to something that has money. And it's that Queen of Pentacles. It's that bad relationship. It's that thing you devoted yourself to. And now you have to see the light and break free from it with the Seven of Swords. Because you might be stuck to something just because of money. It's sort of sad. Seven of Swords, please. Seven of Swords. It is. It's sort of sad. So something's changing. You don't feel the same about the situation. Don't be sad because you want to change it. And Spirit's going to change it for you with this Tower. It's going to knock down all that false foundation. The Tower is that card, guys, of you lost your crown, you went the wrong way. Whether you think, maybe you thought money was going to solve a situation, or money held you to a situation. This is where you break free from it, okay? Okay, and now you have the Two of Cups. So this is going to allow you to come together in that right partnership. I do see you going towards something that you long for, something that brings you happiness, something that maybe quite didn't come into fruition for some time. I do feel that there's that sense of a loss, but also being able to be free and clear to make this choice of what brings you happiness. And Spirit's going to do it for you, really. The World, the Ten of Swords, and beautiful, and the Knight of Pentacles. So slow changes to you or your person. Definitely seeing new light, letting go of that Ten of Swords energy, which is that stagnant energy, the bad things. You see, this card says it all. You want something other that is not just about money and betrayal. And perhaps maybe you're recognizing that you held on to something like that for a long time, and it gives you that sense of sadness. But don't fret, because with the World and the Tower and the Two of Cups, you're going to get what you want, even though it's taken a long time. And if you feel that this person won't be there, I think that you will sort of be surprised that there is somebody still there for you, okay? Definitely. So you don't need to be sad about it. I want to know, what is the ending of this story? What's the conclusion? There you go. What's the conclusion of this story? Coming together is what I feel. Death card, a transformation in the situation. Don't give up hope, guys. Somebody is surrendering because they're tired of being left out. And they could be cleaning their soul or their house, okay? And that's a big transformation, really. What else, please, with the Death card? Ooh, letting go of that Ten of Swords. You got it here. Changing things, shadow work, seeing that you stuck yourself in something for so long and now you're coming back to life. That it's a new era, really. What else, please? What else? Okay. Ooh, your King of Wands, taking charge. Taking charge because they know what is really passionately driving them. What else, please? What else? And the Strength. It's this person getting the strength and courage to let go of the stagnant energy and transform. So let's see. What is the karmic cycle here? How will it end, please? So you have the first one out is cool, calm, and collected. Okay, that's different energy than what they were before with the stagnant energy. Significant love relationship. Limitations. I feel like that's the breakdown of the limitations. That's in the past. And I think that what is causing the change in these limitations is the sense of rest and relaxation. They've tamed the beast, you know. And then prepare for change, definitely. So these are things. Oh, and look at the bottom of the deck is transformation from the loss issues. In other words, you're not going to worry about the loss anymore. You've spent too much in that vast, dry desert, okay? And cold, no feelings. And leave the past behind, I'm telling you. Awesome energy, definitely. So what is the chakra message here? What is the chakra message here? I am who I am. Wow, taking charge of who you are, not giving up on those dreams and manifestations that haven't come to fruition. Hold tight on them and really becoming stronger in yourself. That's what the King of Wands is doing, definitely. Okay, and change. Definitely. There's miracles happening right before your eyes. So don't turn a blind eye to it, and don't chalk it up as failure. Chalk it up as knowledge, and you're never going to make that mistake again. And I want to know, what is the universal message for today? The universal message for today, please. Okay. It says, I am unapologetic about what I desire And I trust that what I focus on will grow. And it is growing. It might have taken some time, but it is still growing, okay? So let's see. I want to know what message with this deck, please. What is the message? Ooh, maybe changing homes, maybe becoming more stable. I see you cleaning up, okay? And it's going to bring you more stability and inspiration, that passion, that sense of spirit and the Holy Spirit really changing you, transforming you into stability. Let's see here. Let me get this one. And what is the unicorn message here? What is the unicorn message, please? So if you're feeling like, nothing's happening, in balance, a little bit of sad, go out and exercise in nature. Run, walk, swim. Otherwise, move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness, definitely. Okay. Maybe you're feeling like things are not happening fast enough, and that could put you on that tailspin of sad. And so what is the insight for today, please? The insight. What is the insight, please? Okay, so it says, shift your perspective. Seeing things in a new way can change your life. It can lead to a deeper learning, understanding, and even abundance can come. Be open to seeing something new, okay? And that's within yourself as well. Not so much an item or a thing, but yourself. See yourself different. And what are the words of love that they need to see and hear for today? Words of love, please. Words of love. What do they need to see and hear for today, please? Words of love. Okay. So, responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So, yeah, maybe you need to express more love freely without any kind of, holding back. I want to know what is the Kuan Yin message for today. We're going to close it out with Kuan Yin. What is their message for this reading, please? For Kuan Yin. Okay, and she flew out. Okay, so let's see here. The call of the wild divine. Divine wilderness requires openness to all who we are, rather than just the parts that seem proper, appropriate, socially acceptable, controlled, or tame. When we gain access to our instincts, our bodily intuition, this is knowing without knowing how. You just know. Trust what you feel on the deeper level, and then you can respond to those messages with wisdom. So inner calling, not giving up, changing. Remember, if there's something keeping you isolated, you might be doing it to yourself because you're not allowing change, or maybe you're not chalking up a mistake as a learning experience, but more towards a failure. You may need to clean house, whether that's your literal home, decluttering, or maybe just the bad thinking. For some of you, you could be on that sad spell because you're ending something and something might change, and you're scared to let go of it, but you're going to be okay, definitely, is what I see here. So there you go. I hope this helps somebody. Please like, share, and subscribe. I always value you guys liking and sharing and subscribing and leaving me your comments. Stay safe and healthy. I will continue to pray for all of us in this collective. And thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.